Hey everybody, Mark Yagi here. Welcome to another edition of the weekly stock market update. Today, what is today? July 5th. I hope you had a great 4th of July celebration. Happy Independence Day. Hope you have all your digits still with you. Speaking of digits, we are in a green market. So we are going up. Hopefully you're making some digits in the market. Like how I tied that in there. In any case, we are rocking and rolling. We have a green market. I've told you about it, I don't know, what, 8 days ago when everybody was like, no way is it green and it's crazy and it's going to go down. Well, that's why we always buy something on the first day of a green market. Let me show you what I'm talking about over here. So what we have, hang on a second, let me get my other screen up. Okay, what we have is 4 green lights. That means we are, this is the time to make your money when things are going up. If you're a bull, this is when you are, not supposed to be sitting on the sidelines because the money is coming into the market right now. And it's coming in because of the Fed or because of whatever. More buyers than sellers is really why it's coming in. So you should be looking at opportunities that are in front of you because they don't last very long. And so you've got to really, when the probabilities are in your favor, you've got to kind of push on the accelerator a little bit. But do your homework. NASDAQ, all-time high. Look at that. Gap up from 3 weeks ago, all-time high. S&P 500, all-time high. Gap up from 3 weeks ago. Dow Jones Industrial Average, not an all-time high, but above its major moving averages. That's really good. And then the New York Stock Exchange, not an all-time high either, but above its major moving averages. What is that telling us? It's telling us that tech is where it's at, right? It's in your NVIDIAs and your Apples and your Microsofts and even your Teslas, and all the tech is moving. Everything else is kind of hanging around. The New York Stock Exchange is a very broad index of thousands of stocks. So it's got all the stuff in there, even the ones that are going down. And there's a lot of stocks that are going down too. So if you're one of these people that just piles into the mutual fund market, you're probably about even, maybe doing a little bit well, you're doing okay. If you're an Apple, you're up, 20% in a couple of months or a month and a half, 6 weeks. If you were in a Tesla, that stock was up $50 this week. If you're in FICO, which I did a video on a couple of weeks ago, that stock is up $120, $130. There's breakouts happening all over the place. So the power is in the individual names, not in the indexes, right? Over time, the indexes are fine, and you'll make, the rate of inflation, which doesn't mean you're getting ahead. It just means you're not losing money to inflation. And inflation, by the way, is about 11.1%, I figured. So you got to be getting at least 11.1% or you're going backwards. After the 11.1% is where your growth comes from. So you've got to pay for your taxes and your other things above that. So you've got to be making, almost 20%. I hate to say it. It goes against every financial planning thing that's out there, but they've never really had to do financial planning in this inflationary environment where the Fed is printing money. All right, enough macro stuff. Let's talk about some stocks here. So let's talk about, the VIX is down. So you can see when the VIX is down, the markets go up. That means the volatility is down, panic's down, and the markets love that. Apple. Breakout all-time high. It's at 225, 226, somewhere like that. You could see, I told you guys, if you watch any of my stuff, that at 199, 200, it was breaking out. And here it is at 225. I don't get them all right, but every once in a while, I knock one out of the park a little bit. This is a good one. Okay, I'm not saying this is awesome. This one is more awesome, right? So this one, I told you about a breakout at now $50.50, something like that, and it went all the way up to $1,400. Anyway, this one is doing a little tiny consolidation. You can see right at the top of its chart, pretty good. You want to be in these breakout stocks because they can run, 100, 200, 300%. And that's what they're doing. Tesla's on a breakout this week, high volume breakout, really good stuff. While everybody's been trashing Elon Musk, you should have been accumulating shares because now they're off that low of 138 from just a few months ago. And now they're at 248. So the stock is up $100. Did you catch any of it? It's been a kind of an obvious breakout, but you had to not listen to the news. Super Microcomputer, another breakout that broke out at the $350 level ish, ran up to 1,200. Now it's in a big consolidation. It's going to be a while before this thing gets up to the breakout level again, but nonetheless, it pays good juice. So if you're selling calls against it, like we teach in our program called the Cash Flow Machine, you can make some good money on that. Amazon, breaking out. You could see Amazon's in the second week of a nice high volume breakout, even though we're having a low volume week because we had the holiday. Amazon's going. Alphabet, big breakout. It's probably past the breakout point now, but this is a beautiful chart if you like, long-term trends to go higher. Alphabet is on top of it. Microsoft, a very slow little teeny-weeny breakout going on, but they got a breakout. The reason I say breakout so much is because that's where the power is in these markets. And, sometimes we have to wait a while to get to these breakouts, but it's like Ted Williams waiting for that perfect swing, but when he gets it, he hits a home run, right? So he doesn't swing at everything. He waits for perfect pitches or pretty close to perfect, and then you take advantage of that. All right, couple more. Meta is, I think, breaking out right now. Right now, it's starting its breakout. See my little red line there on the top of the screen. And I think that's what we're looking at is something going on, breakout at around 530. So there's still a gap on the chart if you look at the daily that needs to be filled, but I don't know when that's going to be. This run is a little long in the tooth from Meta, but it's pretty strong. Got a nice high relative strength rating. I'll do this final last one. JP Morgan is on a breakout, but 40% of breakouts fail. And I think this one is showing the first sign of a failed breakout, although I don't think this breakout's going to fail. I think if the Fed does anything like lowering rates, it's going to raise the value of treasuries. It's going to raise the value of JP Morgan's balance sheet, and that means it's going to be good for JP Morgan. So I don't think this one's in trouble at all. That's kind of it from me. I will say I have a program called Trade Like a Pro coming up in a week and a half on July 17th. It's a course plus 4 live trading sessions, like 2 hours each on Wednesday nights starting July 17th. So you get mentorship from me, you get a live course, you get a video-based course, teach you how to recognize breakouts, fundamentals, all the traits of super stocks. I'm really proud of this course. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And, we've got a few seats left open, and I've got a special going on right now, but it's going to end this weekend. So hopefully you get involved. I'll put a link at the bottom of this after we publish it, but it's cashflowmachine.io, and you can go to special offers if you want to look at the menu there and just run right to it. But hey, listen, thanks for, I hope you had a great Independence Day. I did. It was really quiet, believe it or not. And I hope you were safe and you have a fantastic weekend. Stay warm because you don't have a choice. But if you can enjoy your weekend and have fun with your loved ones, that would be awesome. All right, take care. Thanks for being here. And hopefully I'll see you on the next video, or maybe even in the Trade Like a Pro Accelerator course. Take care. Bye-bye.